Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, and today we will be taking on the Deepwood Shrine. Yeah, that's it. So this time I decided I'll just play the soundtrack, the Minish Cap soundtrack. I have it set right now to repeat the Deepwood Shrine theme, so I might as well just play that while this is going on. So let's go take on the Deepwood Shrine. So this place is kind of a pain, or not that big of a pain. This place is actually fairly easy. Just sometimes it gets on my nerves. Pretty simple area, just kill everything in here. Yada yada yada. Ah, fuck you. And then once everything's done, you can just press all the buttons, activate all the torches, and boom, there we go, treasure chest. And we'll want to get this, small key, yada yada yada. Yes, I know that's a locked door. Open it with what I'm going to assume is A, but on my remote is 2. Fuck you. So, gotta pull the switch, or not, lever, whichever, and then you're gonna want to grab the shroom, and I meant to pull it over for that. Okay, this is kind of obnoxious. My A button is being a pain in the ass. And kill it before it finishes falling. I don't know if you really heard it there, but that was the actual end of the song on the soundtrack, but I have it set to just loop it while I'm here. You're going to want to flip the switch here, set the leaves or grass or whatever that is on fire, and this dude's got to get the fuck out of my way. And then venture over here. Make your way in this area. Gonna want to push this to stun the button, then sit on the other end and light those leaves on fire. Now the barrel should freely move about, allowing us to use that to our advantage. And get the fuck out of my way. First thing you want to do is get the... Yes, I know it just moved. You want to get the barrel to have an opening in this area over here. Right there. And you'll get over here. Enter through here. Die, motherfucker, die. This is probably where my Wiimote's gonna fuck with me. So this is like one of those things where you think you could just press the button and it'd be good, but you gotta actually push this pot that's over here all the way over here to make sure it just sits on the button and fuck off, piece of shit. Yes. Pull that one onto the switch, and pull this one as well, and get the small key. So then, once we have this, we can go over here. Now hopefully I can get my Wiimote to keep the A button pressed here. And send me over here. And once over here, I can open the treasure chest and get the dungeon map. Yeah. And now we'll come back here later, I think, if I remember right. I want to get everything in this dungeon. Now that you have the small key, you're going to want the barrel to give you a doorway up here. Right, there we go. Then you're going to want to take the key over here, open this door. Then in this room, you're going to want to grab this shroom. Only bring so far, because then it'll send you flying. If you bring it too far, flip the switch, grab this shroom, carry it over to about here, right to where Link's face turns red. And then you should be good. Get across, I'm going to break everything and find all the items I can. Yada yada. Then in here, just kill everything to begin with. Die, motherfucker, die. And then what you want to do is you're going to want to grab this totem, pull it past the button, and then you're going to want to go over to this other one, and you're going to push it onto the button. That way you can be over here and the door will stay open. Then once in here, it's going to bring these guys, no big problem, really easy to kill. And boom, there we go, small key. Pick up the small key, yada yada yada, yes and no, can only open. I think the only other Zelda game that allowed you to use keys in any other dungeon was the first one. Jump off the ledge here. Throw this against the wall. Heart, could use that. Definitely gonna come back here once I have the magic jar or whatever it is. I can't remember the name of it. So, go in the room here. Definitely come back here too, because there's something you can activate in this room to get you up to that piece of heart. Now, fuck off. Enter this room. And here we are at the mini-boss. So, pretty simple, just hit him in the nose. Then just attack the heart at the back of him. Then you're just gonna avoid him on his while he's on his rampage. Doesn't last very long. Shit, that was a bad choice. Okay. As I said, very simple. A lot of these mini-bosses are very simple and straightforward. And there we go, boom, he's dead. And now we shall claim our prize. Yeah, the gust jar, that's what it was, a magic jar. Gonna grab this, gonna equip that. Now you can use it to, for example, grab the cobwebs. You're gonna want to go down here. Grab this. Yay, got the piece of heart. So you can grab these two. It helps you find a lot of secrets. You can pick up jars with it too. You can also pretty much just make these guys vulnerable. Press the switch. And treasure chest. Mysterious shells. Now they're actually for something very, very useless, but it's required for the 100%, which are these little statue things. And those are just simply to look at it. Don't have any other purpose except for if you want to get 100%. So I'm just getting all these, and the longer you use the gust jar, the different color it'll get, and it'll have more force to it. Now up there, there's a switch that was activated, which we'll go to later once I head back to the main room when I'm on my way to fight the boss. So get rid of these guys. Alright, so now it's good to try and check every piece of this kind of dust or whatever for any kind of treasure or any switches. I'm gonna want to collect as many of these mysterious shells as I can. Okay, nothing over there. Now there's nothing you can do in this room right now. We'll access this later. Compass. Now you see, if I activate the switch, then a treasure chest will get there. But if I were to push one of these pots onto the treasure chest, I still couldn't get over it because you can't swim at this point. So I'll have to come back to that later. So what you're gonna do is now that you... crap, where am I going? I want to go here. Now that you're back out here, I'm going to actually go back over here to check for something. Like I said, just try and check every piece of this dirt, dust, whatever it's supposed to be. Make sure that there isn't any possible treasure hiding. Okay, well, let me go back in through the door. Okay, so there's nothing else I can check right now, so I'll just keep moving on. So now, once you have the gust jar, you're going to want to go back into the barrel. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but right about in the middle, there was another hole that was being... okay, my Wiimote just decided to mess up there. But you want to use the gust jar here and get rid of the cobweb. And then you're going to want to, if it'll work with me here, fall in through there. And you'll land here. You'll notice how it's over there. You'll want to use the gust jar to pull it. And now that you have access to it, if you just press the button, press whatever button the gust jar is equipped to, you can use it to give you a slight push and use that to travel. Now this kind of area is annoying because there's these enemies that'll try and fuck with you. Once you get here, don't go through there yet. You're gonna want to go down here. Oh, well, I just can't right now. So you want to go back here. Nope, fuck. See, that's what I'm talking about. The shit that they can, these dickheads fucking pull. And just go through here. Now, this is kind of a little annoying. So, want to ride this up here. Okay, that was horrible. Don't let it bounce off the wall and make a fool. Oh shit, didn't mean to jump out into the water. But you want to be able to get access. Oh, blue rupee. You want to get access to one of these pots and push it over to the button. I'm gonna check all these spots for any rupees. Oop, another 5 rupee. Alright, so now that I've got that activated and everything out of those pots, I'm gonna want to go. Oh, well, now you remember this room. Now that we have this big lily pad thing, we can now actually access, access both sides of this. So I'm going to go over here. Yeah, smoky. So now we are going to go backtrack. I hope the music isn't louder than I am. That would completely suck. But so once you get that smoke here, I want to go all the way back to that room that I thought I could access prior. And just because I'm going to turn on the volume on this, I want it to be clearly there, but I don't want it to be louder than me. So, and just open the door. Now this, you don't need to grab the mushrooms anymore, you can just use the gust jar to pull you. Which is what you're going to need to do here. But you don't want it to go too far like that and send you flying into the water where you can't possibly survive. Now I think for this one you're going to want to stand right about here. Yep. And boss key, or big key, as I should say. And then you just step on here, gives you this, portal back to the beginning. Then, like I mentioned earlier, once I'm back here, I'm going to get into this blue switch and grab this piece of heart. So now, if I get one more, I'll have an extra heart. So then, from the main room again, you just want to pull out your gust jar, and you're gonna want to pull the cobweb off. I think it's not this side. I think it's the other side, but from here you can get a treasure chest, which has 20 rupees, which will actually come in handy. So, go all the way back here, go to this side. You don't need the 20 rupees if you have more money than I do at this point, but I just recommend it. So now, once you're in this room, you're going to want to pull this about right here, since you're flying. Then here you just want to, not like that, you want it to pull you to the wall, so you'll make it. And then boom, there we go. Now we can take on the boss. I think these are just going to have hearts in them. Yeah, whatever. So, the first boss is really, really easy. And alright, so if you didn't notice, it's a chew jelly, which, like I said, is fairly easy to beat, and this boss shouldn't take you more than a couple of minutes. And there he is. So, just, it is kind of obnoxious to actually get him to stay still long enough for you to do this, but you're gonna absorb his feet area, or his lower area with the gust jar to where he'll do this. He'll wobble back and forth. Now he'll actually try and land on you when he falls. And if you want to have him sit there and wobble for the longest time, then just keep moving. But if you want to finish it as soon as possible, I suggest getting really close to him where he's wobbling, so that way he'll have an easier time trying to land on you. And then just avoid right before he falls. It's easy to tell right before he falls because he stays completely still right before he falls over. And, ow. That wasn't very nice. So just keep at this. Like I said, just keep close to him when he's wobbling. If you want this to go as fast as... If you want this to take long, then just keep running. But otherwise, just stay close to him. And I can't believe I haven't finished him yet. Normally I would have killed him by now. Ow. I'm not doing the best job when it comes to my health here. And so there we go. Come on. Ow. Didn't move out of the way in time. And there we go. And I did a shitty job when it came to surviving this. And there we go, our first element, the earth element. You got the earth element. The power of the earth is the source of all living things. The earth element is the embodiment of that power. So, grab our heart container, and we can dash out of here. Now that we've got the earth element, you must go tell the elder at once. So this is where I'm going to pull this video to an end. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the next part where we will be heading to Mount Coronet, or whatever it is, and we will be going towards the second temple.